What's up, everybody in the world? You know where it is. Ain't no half stepping. That's right. As you just noticed, that's not Marcus J. You hear? You listen to Big Rube, Carlton Banks in the house.
He made a mistake.
You know he
did it.
He does it to us, and when he does it, we gotta let him know that it's a great move for us.
Yeah, we love it.
You know, he's a little bit on location right now. We'll get to him in the short, but you know we're gonna do the normal things. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Big Rube. Got Carlton Banks over in the corner, chilling today. Got Lil Banks over there as well. Carlton, how was your weekend, man?
Weekend was good, man. I can't complain. You know, got my little eat on, got my little words for friends on. Hopefully I ain't make nobody mad. Although I done beat like Ruben and Marcus and a couple other people up in the game. You know, I ain't hit you with jokey. I ain't hit you with jokey this time.
Cause ain't no word.
It is a word.
You got called out cause ain't no word, son.
Don't worry. Don't hate. Don't hate. And watch a little bit of the NBA also. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, you know. Then last night had to watch little NRL, excuse me, NRL, which was kind of interesting. I'm not much of a fan of a left turn, but, you know, hey, it is what it is.
So you trying to tell me you sat there and you watched cars go in a circle? For how long?
About an hour.
For hold on for a second. Let me get this straight.
About an hour.
Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm a sports buff, and I'm a firm believer that NASCAR is, quote, not a sport. Now, everybody's like, well, yes, it is. Yes, it is, Big Rube. No, it's not. They're not doing anything. They're not running or jumping or whatever. Now, you can say, well, they sweat in the cars, and they got to be in the cars for 200 laps. Okay. The reason why, and you're like, well, they're in great shape. There's a reason why they're in great shape. Because fat people can't fit in the cars. And the closest thing that's come to a large NASCAR racer was Tony Stewart. And after a season of squeezing into the cars, he realized he had to slim down. Now, once again, NASCAR is not a sport. If you don't like it, well, you know, you can call and let me know. 804-726-3430. Now, back to you, Mr. Banks.
Yes, sir.
You sat there for an hour.
I sat for an hour.
And you watched cars go in a circle.
Yes. It was interesting. I've never watched a race before. I can't watch the whole thing.
You got to explain to me the interesting part of this.
Well, Richmond has recently tried an indoor racing, so I was like, okay, we went to that, and that was kind of interesting. So I was like, okay, let me watch it on a bigger scale.
But you were there at Richmond.
Yeah, I was here at Richmond, yeah.
So it's a little different.
Just a little different.
Than watching.
Yeah, I don't get to smell the rubber or the gas or anything like that. I don't get to hear the crashes, but I get to see the crashes.
But you watch 50 cars go in a circle.
Yeah.
For an hour.
And I'm a fan of Danica Patrick.
Well, she was gone on the second, right?
She was. She had a little bit of bender.
Yeah, she was gone like second lap or some craziness.
Something like that, yeah. But she did finish.
Well, yeah, everybody had to finish.
Yeah, unless you really wreck your car.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
don't hate.
I hope you guys.
Because I really came in here. I really wanted to come in and say to you, first thing, congratulations to Petersburg High School, considering that's the only place that kids can go to high school in Petersburg. So you should be able to get all the talent that's in the area. And, of course, you move that into, you know, basketball and football and baseball where you're anyway, congratulations. You guys won last night, so you move on.
What did we win?
I don't want to talk about it that much.
Central Region
I just came in to say congratulations.
Who did TJ lose to?
I think we lost to Henrico. I can't really remember.
All right.
I mean, but, you know, we had to share talent. You got Huguenot and George Wilth and John Marshall.
But Petersburg is much smaller than Richmond. And
but there's only one high school.
Yeah, because
and you have more students than we. You have more students than we do.
In that one school, yeah, we got like 1,200 students.
We have less than half that.
At TJ?
Yes. I keep telling you that.
It's because you got like 8 schools here.
Okay, then.
It's not my fault.
I'm not saying it is. But look what we do, what we had. Kendrick Warren had a great season. Hello?
What?
Oh, I heard.
What do you want me
I was
to say?
waiting for you to say something. I thought you were going to echo something.
I mean, we still playing.
Oh. That's what you should.
You know. Yeah, big up to the Crimson Wave out there in Petersburg, the original P-Town. They went out there and did work yesterday. You know, Carlton Banks really, his face is like, I really want to say that. But you know what?
No, I told you, I'll come in here and say it. I really want to come in here and say it.
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you. What else did you do this weekend?
What else did we do? Let's see. That was pretty much it.
Wow.
That's pretty much it.
Good stuff. Well, this weekend, I really didn't do a whole lot. I worked a little bit. Sunday, I didn't do anything. Oh, I went to Chuck E. Cheese's. One of my friends' son had his 6-year-old birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese's. You
went to Germ Factory USA?
It really wasn't a germ factory that I was scared of. It was scared of the lack of the lack of parenting going on at Chuck E. Cheese's. They were just children running around like they didn't believe in a thing called a parent.
Dude, of course not.
And then on top of all that, I walked in, and the dude didn't stare at me, and I was like, okay. And I walked out, and the dude was looking for a stamp or whatever, and I ain't have one. He's like, okay, go. Do you know they stamp you if you walk in with a child? They stamp you.
Yeah, it's that way you don't leave them.
Well, among other things.
Yeah, they just want to make sure that you don't leave the kid there.
Yeah, and if you don't have a stamp, you walk in with no kids. So I guess people can't come and thieve children too.
That's true.
But it was like this kid who was like 16. I don't know who he's gonna stop, but I was just kind of like,
maybe they have a secret button. Just step on in and alert the authorities. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, maybe the cops would come out and like the Navy SEALs or something, and grab some kid.
My thing is this: Chuck E. Cheese serves beer now.
I noticed that too, and it was crazy because it was like they didn't serve just like your cheap beer. I think they had some of the expensive stuff, and then on top of all that, you can only get one beer in an hour, and you have a 2-beer maximum.
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
I mean, are you serving beer to tease yourself? I mean, if you go drink a beer, you got to sip on it, or you got to find a way to beat the system so somebody else can go. I mean, that's insane. And then you can only have 2 beers. Why do you even have beer? I don't even understand it.
I mean, it's to relax you. The kids are going out there having fun. There's no supervision, like you said. So
yeah, but you can't. I mean, I guess it's good you can't just go out there and get chocolate wasted or nothing. But it is what it is. It's kind of crazy. I don't get it, but it ain't mine. It ain't my thing to get.
Right. You get a kid, you understand.
Nah, I'm good with that.
You good with that? Okay.
Yeah. At least right now, maybe I'll get one. Yeah. Right now I'm good.
Okay.
Other than that, I did a little working at the JOB. This weekend was actually pretty boring. Other than the All-Star weekend, which is
Slam Dunk Contest sucked. I didn't watch the up and comers. Did you watch that game?
The Rising Stars?
Yeah.
No, I watched part of it. And then after you see Blake dunk a couple times, it's kind of over.
He was in that game too?
Yeah, he's only a sophomore.
Oh wow.
Exactly. You think he'd be?
I mean, I knew he played in the All-Star game, so I didn't think they would put him in back-to-back games.
That's how they do it. He did that last year. But it's crazy. But other than that, we'll talk about All-Star later. All-Star weekend, all the good, the bad, the indifferent, the ugly. We'll talk about all that later. Right now, we got our man Marcus J on location. Marcus J, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, world? It's your man Marcus J. I know y'all probably thought that you wasn't going to hear from me this week. These cats went ahead and talked for 10 minutes before even letting the world know that I'm here. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. Just because I'm not there in the studio don't mean y'all get away with that kind of blasphemous behavior.
Cut his mic off.
With that, big bro.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you realize that your mic can get cut off at any time, just make sure you careful.
Hey, look, I'm still the host. You cut my mic off all you want. That's all right. You punks.
See, you know
what?
Man, I'm just
ever since we've known him.
Able to participate. I'm on location. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be in the studio with you guys this week. But of course, I'm here on the live line, which I'll be for the duration of the show. So we got a lot to get into, like the fellas just told you guys. We got K-Dub coming through shortly. We're gonna talk some NBA and whatnot, and then we'll of course move into our socially conscious hour. We got some good stuff for you during that time. So It's good. I'm glad to be able to participate. You guys are holding it down like you always do. I love my brothers. I appreciate y'all holding me down.
We try to. We try to.
Man. Let's have a great show.
Good. What'd you do this weekend, MJ?
Man, me, let's see. I went to see Tyler Perry on Saturday.
Was it worth the money?
It was good, man. I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed the movie. It was one of the better Tyler Perry movies for me. It was, he was in every scene. And he was actually playing a character that wasn't Medea, which made it, he started off a leg up for me because we didn't see Medea. That's a good thing.
Good.
And anytime Tandy Newton is on the screen, that's a good thing.
Oh, yes.
She is fine.
She's very easy on the eyes.
She is fine on a high level.
Yeah, and Gabrielle Union, every time Tandy Newton wasn't on the screen, Gabrielle Union was.
I mean, that's the only reason I can only hate on, Dwayne Wade, man. He don't deserve that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not going to hate on the brother. He's definitely marrying up when he finally marries her.
He better.
And whatnot. So it was good. Then, of course, watched the NBA over the weekend, which we'll talk more about when we get to the NBA segment. So weekend for me was good, man. I enjoyed it. I had a good weekend.
Good stuff. All right, time for our first break. That's right. This is Ain't No Half Steppin'. You just heard Marcus J, but the inmates running this asylum is Big Rube, Carlton Banks over here in the corner, ready to get your calls at 804-726-3430. Hit us up on the Facebook. Hit us up on the Twitter. NOHLF Steppin'. No G because that's way too proper. Let's get it done. We'll be back. K-Dub will be with us shortly. And then we will get into some NBA. We'll talk a little bit about the All-Star game, and we'll get some stuff done. Ain't no half-stepping. Marcus J. The asylum has been taken over. Peace.
Cut the recording.